What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to part 2 of our Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 walkthrough. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in. What? What? Okay, so, alright, we've got a few, what? What? Okay, give me a second. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, give me just a second. Holy crap. This better not, this would be, like, the worst thing ever if it just lost all my saves. Okay, hold on. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna exit Steam. Then I'm gonna bring it back up. Are you telling me corrupt save? Give it a second for Steam to come back on. It's telling me I don't have DLC installed, which would make me very, very confused. Okay, it's downloading now. Give it a sec. It's doing an update. I switched. Okay. Play. All right, here we go. Coming back on. All right, let's find out. So I switched it over to the review branch. So when content creators or press, they get a game early, you can't just, they don't just give you a code for the game, then you can play it. You have to get a password, which allows you to open up a certain branch of the game, a beta, if you will, which is a preview/review branch, right? So before a game comes out, you play on that preview/review branch. And then when the game comes out, you can switch over to the other one. Most of the time, everything should work, should blend in together. You should be able to switch over. There shouldn't be any problems. But for whatever reason, this is saying if I'm on the regular version, I can't play it because there's certain DLC not in there. Now, my question is, I switched it back over to the review branch now. And let's see. There we go. Okay, good. That scared the crap out of me. So I cannot play the regular edition. I have to play the review branch version. Okay. We got it situated. We're good. All right. There we go. We're back in the game. We got a bandit layer that has been added. We have a few different missions that we can do now. Getting about 100 frames. That's good. A bandit layer has been marked. Let's take a look. What are bandit layers? They are replayable combat encounters. There is one bandit layer hidden in each district. The icon on the map indicates that bandit layers usually feature more enemies and harder combinations than there are in the story. Surviving the layer rewards you with money. Virtue unlocks activities. Each successful rank grants a bigger coin. Bandit layers are optional, so you cannot skip the combat. We got scared, didn't we? All right. Let's take a look at our casebook here and see what we have. We've still got Shattered Memory, and we have the 2 missions that we have already completed. Now, my question is, we picked up some side missions, but I only see the one case here. Here we go. Worker's Testimony. Let's do this one. We're going to do the Collie Shangles. This is like a side mission, so hopefully it'll be fun. All right, here we go. I was just sitting there minding my own business when the traitor hit the soldier and he crashed into my table. How could I stay calm? So I might have grabbed a bottle and smashed it over the traitor's head. I don't remember anything after that. Suspect, soldier's testimony. Okay, let's go ahead and... Where am I supposed to go for this? A sailor was... Here's the report. A sailor was stabbed to death in a fight at the Golden Eel bar, which is located on Scarlet Street in the Old City, west of Sesame Street. Suspects: Brian McLee, a soldier, Alec Kaplandis, dock worker, and Salim Yunin, trader. All suspects were detained. Case is pending further investigation. All right, so let's place on the map. Again, located on Scarlet Street in the Old City. So Old City, Scarlet Street, west of Sesame Street. Okay, where is the Old City? Okay, Old City. Is it the M, I'm guessing? I mean, it's where the casebook thing is. Yep. West of Scarlet Street. I'm thinking this is it. So let's figure out how to get over there. Okay, I have... See, this is like one of those games where you literally are going to have to figure out how to get to each location. It's not something that you can just be able to do. Why does it feel like it's getting 90 frames? Do you guys... Are you guys seeing any slowdown or hitches or anything? Let me look at my settings real quick. 3840... Everything's on epic. Everything should look fine. All right, I'm just getting like minor stops in the game here and there. Doesn't feel smooth at all. Do you guys see that? I don't know what's going on there. Alright, still trying to figure out how to get here. Where are we? And where is this? Okay, so we need to take a left here, then take a right, then a left.
Does it look remotely familiar to you?
Should it?
Concentrate, Sherry.
Now we got a new case. Silence is going.
From the governor. Find 8 and come back for more.
All right, we'll do that mission a little bit later. Hey, we getting there? Okay, I think we're getting closer. We're on the right track now. Once, it's good to go around the map once first, obviously, because then you'll be able to unlock certain locations for fast travel, but you gotta go around the map first to do so. Like, see here, we don't know we're getting caught there. Yeah, it's definitely lagging. Although it's telling me I'm getting 105 to 120, but it's going from like 120 to 100 to 120. Oh, there's big dips. All right, I gotta figure out how to get here. It's kind of weird to read like that. I gotta figure this out. I can't go that way. Essentially, what I need to do is be able to take a left, but if you see here, there's this big wall that doesn't allow you. All I gotta do is turn left here. But this big wall right here keeps me from being able to move to that side. I don't believe this game is PC only, but someone can correct me. But I don't think it is. Here we go. There's a way in. Alright, there we go.
Mr. Holmes, your brother sent me.
Oh, terrific. Let me guess. A mission of global importance, a nation forever in my debt? Let's get this over with.
I see the Holmes demeanor is genetic. Well then, this island is home to a seemingly innocuous astronomy professor named Jacob Haring. In high society, though, he's rather more infamous. He possesses a collection of scandalous materials that could compromise almost every aristocrat in Britain. And Haring recently got his hands on information that would expose one of our men. He agreed to return it, so long as he was paid a visit by a Holmes.
And Mycroft was too busy watching the crown jewels? Fine. I'll visit Mr. Haring the moment I can spare the time.
Just wait. The man is a loner, but a cunning one. This invitation implies he has something in mind for you, so be careful. And remember, I was never here.
And another case. Nice. All right, we should be really, really close. Oh, was this it? This has to be. Huh. Well, where did this one go? All right, well, we're here. So let's go ahead and do it. He lives in a large mansion with a fountain near the east end of Bonanza Road in Grand Sarai. So we'd have to go all the way back over here. We're going to stick with the mission that we have. It's a little bit confusing. I don't know if anyone is sensing it can be a little confusing because things don't really necessarily show up on the map. So if we go to the casebook, we go to this. Okay, so at the Golden Eel Bar, which is located on Scarlet Street in the Old City west of Sesame Street. So here is Scarlet Street. Now we need to locate Sesame Street. Here's Sesame Street. And you can see Scarlet goes a pretty long way, but it's west of Sesame, so it's got to be right around in here somewhere. Right? Is located on Scarlet Street in the Old City west of Sesame Street. Scarlet Street, Sesame Street, this is west. Let's get on Scarlet for right now. What are you doing?
You're never too old to play hopscotch. But are you brave enough to play our hard version on the stairs of the watchtower?
All right. I think this is... Okay, we need to go right. Till we get to Sesame. Is this it? Nope. Keep going straight and then we'll get to it. Right here. All right. This is Scarlet.
Could you help me?
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
Okay, we're looking for a bar. Oh, this is... Yeah, this is still the same location. But where is this bar? I'm so confused. I don't know why they made this so weird and frustrating just to find one of your missions. Look, I'm... The wall, there's a... Sesame. Scarlet stops right here. This is Sesame, so it's got to be right in here, right? But how do I get to this street right here? If I go straight, it's the wall. Where is a left turn? Or a right turn? There's no right turn here. And if I go this far down, I'm past Scarlet. So is there like a street that's above? I don't know. I'm just so confused. Alright, so this has to be... Are we almost back on Scarlet? Okay, now we're on Echo Street. Now we're on Sesame. This is so confusing. Why couldn't you just have something where it was instead of making it like this? That's one of the only drawbacks I've seen so far in this game. It says it's located on Scarlet Street. It has to be up here. Never let me be your navigator. I think we've always said this. But I'm just so confused. I wish you could ask someone.
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
No, I just keep going further and further down. we'll take this back over. We'll make a right up here. Okay.
Not bad. أحب الطقس الدافئ هنا.
Are you able to help me?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
That's the same place I've been in.
Bakın kim buradaymış. Merhaba.
I'm on Scarlet. I am now west of Sesame Street. Has to be where it is. There's a Scarlet Street. West of Sesame. I'm west of Sesame. It's got to be down this street.
Can I ask you a question?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
Now I'm past it. There it is, finally. Woo! We made it.
Not bad.
Wow.
That took
really got out of hand
forever,
here.
but we made it. All right, let's take a look at it.
Solid oak. It took quite a blow to break it. Shards of a broken bottle with blood on them. The lenses are very thick. The owner of these glasses is very nearsighted.
I'm not sure if you get that whenever the game finishes. I don't know.
Someone must have landed hard on it.
Spilled beer led to spilled blood.
That's a lot of blood. The victim was stabbed several times. Sharp enough to gut a fish or a man. An ordinary kitchen knife. An unfinished bottle of rum.
I don't see any more yellow, so it should be good. All right, so we got to put this and piece it together. This is 1, 4, and then 5.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay. Clearly that's the right one right there. Now let's try. You would think it has to. Yeah, there's a broken chair right there, so there has to be a chair there. There's a broken chair there too. Let's try that one.
You're not even
Nope.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, so you got this guy. Let's see what we can change. Yeah, I mean that doesn't make sense. So I think maybe it's got to be that one. Two guys arguing. Let's try this one.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Where's the blood? Oh, you think it's a broken bottle? I mean, you could be right, but see, no, we only get the knife option. It's only a knife. Here. All right, what else you got for me then? If you won't be that one. So you're saying that the bottle was first. Hold on, I'm gonna exit and I'm gonna look at the scene real quick, because this is kind of hard to get a grasp of. All right, so let me look around the scene. So we have got a spilled cup. Actually, let's take a look at the evidence here. The trader spilled his beer on the sailor and boy. Escalated quickly. I remember how the sailor swung a chair at the trader but missed and hit the worker instead. So, now what's he say? The trader punched me in the face and broke my glasses. It was my only pair. Okay. Where is all the blood? That's fragments of a broken bottle right there, and there is the blood. So that tells me that this has got to be where a broken bottle is, right? All right, let's try this again. This one is kind of tough. Okay, so first things first. Right there. You dropped my You made me spill my stuff, my drink. How dare you? Right? Gotta be that. Then this. There's a broken chair there, which makes me think of the chair. But that chair is not involved with the evidence. Me ale! The only other one there is a punch. That doesn't make sense there because he broke back and punched that. This is a broken bottle. With a chair. Has to be that, right? Because he accidentally hit the wrong guy. But where's the... There, that could be it. And that's the only one you can do there. Let me try that. Got it.
It all started
Yes.
when the trader accidentally spilled his beer over the sailor. The trader punched the soldier who came crashing down on a table. The worker smashed a bottle over the trader's head. Then the sailor knocked the worker out with a chair. The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to knife the trader but killed the sailor due to his poor eyesight.
All right. Evidence collected. All evidence collected. I love this. It's so much fun. Okay, so now what do we need to do? I'm guessing we need to go to prison. The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to kill the trader, but attacked the sailor due to his poor eyesight. So where do I need to go? I'm guessing I need to go back to the police station, right? But before I do that, we look around a little bit more.
What would you like? On today's menu, we have stomach punching, head kicking, and the chef's special, throat slitting.
I think we got everything we needed. All right, so let's bring up the map. We need to head back to the police station. If I can finally remember where it is. There it is. Oh, but we can't fast travel to it. Well, where can we fast travel to? I'm guessing the bridge. No, I don't think we can fast travel to any place because we need to get out first. All right, now I believe we can fast travel. No, we cannot. I'm so confused. I think these are the fast travel points. Yeah, all right. So we can fast travel to here. Okay, now we are outside of... Well, where is the police station? Right here. Okay, there we go.
You have 3 people detained on suspicion of murdering a sailor in a bar fight. All evidence indicates that the soldier among them is the true killer. He was the last man standing.
Very well. Soldier or not, he'll get what he deserves. I'll see to it personally. Nice work. Try solving another case. It seems you have a knack for it.
Now, my other question is evidence room. Inspector Plasadio. Maybe they're not in here. I'm not seeing anyone. Reason I'm looking here is because I'm trying to see where those people that are supposed to be in custody. But I guess you don't have to talk to them at all during this entire thing? You don't need to hear their side of the story?
This area is restricted.
Alright, so I guess that's it. Mission is complete. Nice little mission. Look at all these side missions that you can do. That's awesome. There's going to be so much content in this game. All right, what is on the docket next? Let's bring up our case file. We've got splitting the loot and City Hall. Which one do you want to do? Silence is golden or splitting the loot? This one still says it's open. No, because that's a different one. We already completed. There it is. We don't need to do a poll. Just put in, you know, what one of you guys want to do. Splitting the loot or silence is golden. Splitting the loot, Mario says. All right, we'll do that one. Victim profiles. Roger Smiley, 42 years old, previously arrested for theft, was wearing glasses. Cause of death, shotgun wound to the torso. Bill Devon, 35-year-old, previously affiliated with the Red Scarves gang. Cause of death, blood loss from a severe jugular vein. Identity unknown, around 30 years old, was wearing a hat, suffered a leg wound. Cause of death, point-blank shot at the heart. All right, here we go. 3 men were killed in a quarrel over the distribution of bank robbery loot. The gunfight was reported in the northern end of Silverton, in the backyard on Engineers Lane between Eberty and Collop Street. The stolen, let's pin the evidence. The stolen property recovered. Case suspended due to inconclusive evidence pending further investigation. Okay, so here we go. Gunfight was reported at the northern end of Silverton. Northern end Silverton. In a backyard on Engineers Lane between Ibernati, Saint, and Capuche Street. Alright, I have a lot to think about here. I don't see any of those streets here. We need to look for a street called Silverton. Look for a Silverton. top of the map. There we go. Engineer's Lane. All right. So this is it. This has got to be close to where it is. I still don't see Silverton. There's silverware. All right, let's look at it again. We're up here. We know that now. A backyard on Engineer's Lane between Abernathy and Capult Street. There's Engineer's Lane, Capult Street. I still don't see Silverton. Where is Silverton? I know I can't be the only one that doesn't see it. Silverton is the region. Got it. Okay, so we know that it's up here. So I'm going to go ahead and place a marker. Right there. Now, since we haven't been there, we're going to need to get there ourselves, the old-fashioned way. Going that way. All right, let's go. We can't fast travel to this location because we have not been there yet. It'll take me a little while to get used to how it all works, but I think we're getting it. I love the way it's set up, though, to be honest. Okay. Need to get to that bridge over there. All right, so we have made it to this juncture. Obviously, we don't want to take the left here. We want to take a right so we can get up in there. So take a right here and then take a left. Back in the old days when you didn't have a GPS waypoint, huh? Yes, you can ride on a coast to the area, but you have to unlock the fast travel locations first. So you haven't been there yet, so therefore you haven't unlocked the nearest fast travel location yet. So you got to kind of travel around until you can find one, I guess. I'm gonna keep heading this way. Let's see. Yep, and then we can circle around and we should be okay. I wish you could hop on horses. That would be really cool. There we go. See, now we've unlocked Northern Silverton. So now we're able to fast travel to this location. Now we need to actually take a look at what it says. Backyard on Engineer's Lane between Abernathy and Capult. Backyard on Engineer's Lane between Abernathy and Capult. It really is somewhere right in here. Here we go. All right, so let's start with number 1. Broken bottles.
Huh. Some loot has been left behind. Whoever took it must have been in a hurry.
Okay, so we got some loot.
Greed and booze got the better of them. No wonder it ended in violence.
Okay, there's one. Let's find number 2. There's 6, 4, 3, 2. All right. Bullet holes.
2 bullets hit the cart. No traces of blood, though.
Wow, they need to work on their textures. Why does those textures look very, very... They knew people would had to have circled or had to have come to this point. So I wonder why the textures look so unfinished.
Droplets of blood. Someone caught a bullet here.
I know we're zooming in 4K, but I mean, the textures just didn't look completely finished. I might be overthinking, though.
The blade is very sharp. The blade is very sharp.
I just remember, these guys, they don't have a budget like your AAA titles. So that doesn't bother me just because textures don't show up or they're not as good as other games. It's about the gameplay, and the gameplay is solid.
Perfectly balanced for throwing.
All right, so I've got number 3 done. Number 4.
The man with the shotgun fired only 2 shots.
Seems he was too busy bleeding to reload.
All right, where is number 5? I see 6. However, I don't see 5.
Stuck deep in the wood.
It's you again. Be sure not to miss any clues. Stark will piece them together, you'll see.
Huh. There's 5.
A brand new Colt, 45 caliber. The shooter fired 3 rounds. Bent glasses with cracked lenses. Pieces of brass tacks, piranha rounds.
All right, there that is. What do you have to say?
Interesting place to shoot one another. There's mess everywhere.
I love the setup of this. It just gets me excited to what other things that we could see in like a detective style noir game like this, especially Sherlock Holmes being is such a perfect medium to have a game such as this. I'm just wondering why no one has done it like this before. What took developers this long before they came up with something, an open world style detectives game like this? I don't know. I love it. Yeah, you could say Batman is the style game like this, but yeah, I'm talking like a 1800s mystery, maybe a Jack the Ripper style detective game, you know? This would be so cool. All right. So we must start at number 1. Alright, so all I see is 1, 2, 3, 4. He didn't get hurt. He didn't get shot. There was no blood, right? No, the blood was there. There is blood down there. Yeah, see, there's only one. But which one? That's the question. See, there's 2 different people. This guy has the glasses on, which means he probably should, right? Yeah, it's probably a good idea to check the notes before starting. I think that's a good... Just so I don't get confused. So let's go into the notes. All right, here we go. I've located the backyard where the gunfight took place. The man with the shotgun fired only 2 shots. A knife is stuck in the tree near the shotgun. Someone caught a revolver. Let's pin it. Someone caught a revolver bullet, but the other 2 hit the cart. A trail of blood from the cart to the wall leads to a throwing knife. The man with the revolver fired 3 rounds. His broken glasses are lying behind a driftwood log. The man with the revolver fired 3 rounds. The man with the revolver has the glasses. The log is riddled with brass tacks. So we know now that the man with the revolver had the glasses. The man with the shotgun did not. All right, let's try this. So there's 2 shots here. What do they sound like? That's 3 shots. This is the man. So this would be correct because that means the guy with the glasses shot him, not the guy with the shotgun. That still doesn't sound like a shotgun. But didn't he say that he only fired 3? And if you listen, 3 shots. Knife. And there's one more here. This would have to be the guy with the glasses. But that's the shotgun. Listen to it. So, the man... Oh, I can't remember. Crap. Can I actually go into the... Yes, I can. Okay, good. The man with the shotgun fired 2 shots. The man with the revolver fired 3 rounds. A trail of blood from the cart. Where'd it go? It's gone. The man, there it is. The man with the revolver fired 3 rounds, his broken glasses. So again, glasses, revolver, shotgun, other guy. So here, if this is the shotgun, glasses, revolver, shotgun, that guy. That guy has a shotgun. So that has to be it. That's number 5. Now, so I think we've got 1 down. I'm gonna see if this is right.
You're not
That is
even
not.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Wait, no. That's the guy with glasses. But he no longer has the hat on. So, now he's got the hat on again. What? Hold on. There we go. See how he's got glasses on? How did I become the man I am today? By taking everything in and being the best person I could possibly be. Making mistakes along the way and doing the best I can. That's all you can do. All we can ever do. This is kind of tough.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Man, I'm just so confused by a few things. Is there 3 people or just 2? There's also the shotgun. What? Why is the shotgun here with the 2 shells? How many are there? There are 3 people. That's why I'm getting this confused. There's a total of 3 people. So, remember, this guy had glasses on. The only one we know is the guy that had glasses on. Everybody else we don't really know. He was wearing glasses, cause of death, shotgun wounds to the torso. So yes, we already figured that out. Roger Smiley with the glasses. We already know that. So Roger Smiley is the one with the glasses. Bill, cause of death, blood loss from a severe jugular drain. Now he's got to be one of the guys, I think, with the hat on. Oh, this guy was also wearing a hat. Point blank shot to the heart. Man, this has just got me so... Because he dragged himself from the cart, so... Alright, so that takes care of it. So there's this guy, that guy.
You're not
Still
even
wrong.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I don't know, what do you guys think? What am I missing here? Is this the wrong guy? Okay, let's say it was him then, and the guy with the hat is this. There it is,
The man
finally.
with the shotgun was killed by a throwing knife to the neck, but not before firing at the man in glasses. The man in the hat took a bullet to his leg, but 2 other bullets missed. The report mentioned he was shot in the heart, but how? There's something I'm missing here. Who could have finished him off?
Okay, he said there's something. Not all the evidence has been completed. There is still something else. There's something here that we're missing, guys. Ask the cop. Maybe he might know more.
I just arrived here this morning.
Definitely not him.
Interesting place to shoot one another. There's mess everywhere. Interesting place to shoot one another. There's mess everywhere.
Oh, look at that. Here we go. Police boot.
Print. So that's how it ended.
I just arrived here this morning.
All right, so that means I should now be able to go and solve the case. We have a dirty cop.
I visited the location where the three robbers killed each other over some stolen loot, but I wasn't the first to inspect the scene, was I?
No. Officer Schmidt arrived there first, just hours after it was reported. Poor Schmidt. That same day, he received news that his dear old grandmother in Austria had died. He had to leave for the funeral immediately.
He is anything but poor. I doubt he'll be coming back. It was he who killed the last robber and took the loot for himself.
Blast it. I knew he was acting suspiciously. He may be beyond our reach now, but I'll be sure to expose the little weasel when I write my report. Nice work. Feel free to take another case. We make a great team, you and I.
There you go, another case complete. Man, I absolutely love this game. What we did in the shadows, that looks like that one could be really fun. Okay, next up. Let's do Silence is Golden. Where was this at, though? Oh my gosh. Where is the city hall? Right? Isn't that it? Yeah, all right. All right, so here we go.
A contest for the guests of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
Enjoys cross-dressing.
Treasure maps from the governor. Find 8 and come back for more.
As part of the governor's commitment to increasing tourism on Cordona, the City Hall is excited to announce a treasure hunt event. The challenge consists of 3 stages, each consisting of 8 photographic clues to the locations of hidden treasure boxes. Once the participant has collected all 8, he or she must return and collect the clues for the next set of treasures.
What nice weather.
Guests up.
Help me, please.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
May I ask you something?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Help me, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Well, I don't see anything that would jog up my memory, at least. Here we go. All right, there we go.
A large crowd gathered. I was here, young and passionate about the truth. Mycroft stood close to me. He was keen on my attending every official event, that I might prepare myself for the Crown service.
Lucky for you, that was the last time he did it.
There was a stage here, a tribune. The governor gave his speech there. He was lying through his teeth and nobody noticed, or didn't want to, but I noticed. I was extremely irritated by his lies. I shouted my opinions very loudly for everyone to hear.
The crowd went wild.
Mycroft was angry but calm. He led me away from the stage. He told me that I should keep my mouth shut, and that silence is golden. I couldn't stand for that.
Behold, Sherlock Holmes's famous adherence to justice was born here.
All right, that was a pretty easy case there, I guess. Looks like you can enter into City Hall as well. Okay, what else? John's diary gave us a little bit more into memories. Silence is golden. Cool. Anything else in the... Nope. All right, so we have done a bunch of side missions. What do you say we get into the main story mission now? Shattered memory. I just had a flash of a memory, a policeman in front of our manor, but what was he doing there? Stonewood Manor must be located in Grand Surrey. I also had a glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. The manor must be somewhere nearby. So, Grand Surrey. Where's the church? All right. Elder Ring, you know, I'm not really 100% sure. I might give it a shot.
Look at what you've done. Criminal Luca Gallicci, posing as a medium, confessed to the strangulation of a noblewoman. Interested in some Cordona news?
Luca, what you've done? How much do they cost?
Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Okay. How do I... Police arrested Luca, famous medium. He was remorseful, confessed to the murder of the noblewoman. The investigation was initiated not by the police, but by Mr. Holmes. The investigator said that the crime appears to be consequence of a theft carried out during the seance. Sources tell the Chronicle had a checkered past and ought to expect severe consequences for this latest transgression. Okay, so here we are. Let's bring up the evidence, or the casebook, right here. Shattered memory in evidence. That's what we're looking for, everybody. Church on a hill.
Okay.
Obviously, there's the church. Again, this one's not going to be super easy to figure out where this is, in my opinion. What was that other clue? Glimpse of a bridge, church on a hill. Here's the thing. The bridge is all the way over there, so it could be over here, or it could be somewhere in here. Yacht Club. It's probably not going to be at the Yacht Club.
How do you do? Oh.
It's alright, we're unlocking new stuff, so it's okay to just search around, guys.
Hey.
We played GTA today. You missed it, bud. Oh, there's a church.
Nice to see you.
This is crazy how you have to remember just how to get to these places. Figure out, should I say.
What's up?
That's got to be the church on a hill, right? But then you got to see the bridge. And there's the bridge. So if this is the church on the hill, and you can see the bridge.
Do you know anything about this?
Sir, you have found the right officer. Here's what I know.
People say that there is an abandoned manor on LeBlanc Road between Vernet, Saint, and Silent Way. All right. Abandoned manor on LeBlanc Road between Vernet, Saint, and Silent Way. Over here is where it is. My guess it's going to be this one, like right here. There we go. I think we may have found it. I thought because of the fog, you wouldn't be able to see the bridge, or because it's too far, you wouldn't be able to see the church. So that's why I didn't go off in this direction. I thought it would be closer to the other direction where they're more, the bridge and the church are closer together, should I say. All right, so keep going. I'm on Silent Way right now, so just keep going. Eventually we'll see it.
How do you do?
There's a, okay, yeah. Not it. Yeah, there's more. Yeah. See, I assumed that the church was the one, the big church that was shown on the map.
Nice to see you.
Turn around. And I believe go up. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta check on my little girl. Hold on. So Jen is out driving for Uber Eats so we can try to make a little extra cash because times are really tough for us right now. So I'm trying to stream, obviously, and check on Ella. She's doing good.
Hey, Sherry, there's post here, and it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
I do plan on hopefully finishing up Resident Evil. It's just like, I think I played so much of it because I streamed it and did a walkthrough, and it's so hard to do on this, on the hardest difficulty, the Resident Evil 8. I'm gonna get to it, I promise. I haven't deleted my save or anything like that. It will come. There's only, should only be about like 2 videos left in the game of Resident Evil 8, so Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past, dear Sherry. To expend any more time and energy retreading one's steps is, at best, childish indulgence, and at worst, pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end. You were better off for not witnessing it despite all your protestations. One presumes by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It is time to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
Doesn't he kind of look like Sebastian from The Evil Within? Like the clothes that he's wearing? Or not Sebastian, he looks like
She is.
Sebastian's cop friend or whatever. Like the other agent.
Than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm sure you'll discover something.
If I were a key, where would I be? You need to tell me now. For if I shall find it before I die...
Is anybody at home? Hello?
I'll be the coolest around downtown.
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious. Funny, Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
Really enjoying this so far.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Thank you so much for the upgrade, Mario. Mario just upgraded his membership from, or he upgraded it to Solid Snake, so I appreciate it, bud. Thank you. He did it from Boss to Solid Snake. Awesome. We have been instructed that the public auction will take place on the 20th of July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by the experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Alright, find furniture traders across the island to acquire items for your manor. Oh, nice. Their stock updates frequently. So you got like your own little home here, and you're going to be able to get home. What have they done with this? Oh my god, I love it. Oh! It feels like a true great open world. Sleuth, you've got a home. You outfit it, make it look all nice and snazzy.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu. Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
London's calling, but I was here too.
Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange, I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft. This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Alright, well, let's take a look at what we're looking at here first. John asked me to remember our first day. We arrived early in the morning. It was raining. We brought a lot of luggage with us, mainly because our mother refused to leave it in London. Mycroft was busy dealing with it. The voyage had been a challenge for our mother, and I tried to help her. There was always a hat on our coat stand, but it didn't belong to Mycroft. Someone else was a frequent guest of the house. I don't know which one's first. But it wasn't Mycroft. There you go. That's somebody we don't know.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Well, what else do we got here? That one can't change. No, it can. Yeah, let me look at this again. Alright. Gonna be the kids. There we go. Mycroft wasn't there. He was busy. Alright, so it could be this or without the kids, or with the kids.
You're not
No,
even
okay.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
We know that that's right. We know that... I guess that's not right, even though the hat was someone else's. We brought a lot of luggage with me because Mycroft was busy. He was dealing with it. Gotcha. That should be it. This should be it.
Yes. Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
All right, here we go. So, we arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so we tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with the luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet had tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he never heard her coughing.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
New memories, places in the manor. We have a mine thing. What do we got? All right, we got my imaginary friend John, missing records. Mother died of tuberculosis, no tuberculosis. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. The thought, or should I say, the plot is thickening. All right, what's next? Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Violet Holmes, widow of Siga Moreland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10. Though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor, Mrs. Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constitution of body, so ravaged by consumption, Mrs. Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cadorna's elite, and her high vocation she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the consciousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on the authenticity. Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown. Why does every news person sound like they're on a radio?
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
You're rather suspicious.
I think our family portrait used to hang here.
Alright, so before we go upstairs, let's head into this room.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
So it will not let me in until we uncover something. Let's search downstairs more.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Alright, so it looks like upstairs is pretty much where it's telling us we gotta go.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Alright, so how many of these places are there?
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying. Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind. I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. What's that over there? This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
Huh. There we go. Nice.
Nah, doesn't fit here.
Perfect match. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, Father's favorite.
Oh, I'm loving playing this game. The pipe of Sherlock Holmes. A small, straight, smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belongs to Sherry's late father, Sherlock Holmes. We'll have to hide it from Violet, as she didn't know he stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers.
My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Well, that's the only one that still says...
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
So pick it up.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
I'm confused.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
I'm confused. Why can't I pick this up?
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
I've got to check on Nella real quick. Hold on.
They were not just yours. They were half mine too.
I heard her making some weird noises, so I was like, I better go check that out. Being a dad always comes first.
an artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one...
Alright, hold on. We got a new mine thing. Friendly neighbor. We had a friend in Cadona. He may have known something. Gotcha. Do you recall an old friend, eccentric man named Theodore Gilden? He was missing the little finger on his right hand. If he's still alive here, he may be able to shed some light. He used to live in one of the neighboring houses near the Greek bridge, and he had a gas balloon in his yard.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Sharp and
I still don't know why this won't let me get it.
To leave such a tool behind.
It's the only one that still shows up. If you look, it's the only one that still has a faint hint around it that it won't let me pick whatever's up here.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
For whatever reason, we can't get it though. Alright, so from the looks of it, I think that's it. I think that's all we can do in here. Because the mother story, the only thing that we have left to uncover is looking for a family friend. Now, the other thing I can do... See, there's nothing else that have any pinpoints at all. All right. Hey. Okay, let's bring it up. Lived in a house near the Greek bridge. Okay. Froze. Oh gosh. And she just froze on me. Hold on, it still says it's... Oh, it hasn't shut down yet. Stop. It seems like there's a few bugs that they need, you know, to fix or whatever. I can't play the game anymore right now. It says it's still open. I'm gonna have to go to my task manager, make sure there isn't a thing open for it. There it is. Yeah, it says it's still... There we go. Now hopefully that'll stop it. There we go. Now I can play it. It happens. But I do think there are some bugs that they need to kind of squash. I just hope this does really well because I'm really enjoying it. So, and I really hope you guys are as well. Perfect. It goes right back into where we need to go. To the bridge with a gas air balloon.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't trust men in fancy clothes.
So.
Excuse me, just one question.
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
I'm looking for a balloon. Okay, here's the bridge.
What's up?
Later, Mario. Still looking for that gas balloon. We're kind of going farther away from the bridge. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I figured that much.
How do you do?
I'm just still looking for it kind of myself. Are we back at the police? That looks like a police station. Yeah, that is. All right, nothing yet. This is definitely proven to be a little harder to find. Now we're underneath the bridge.
Is this familiar to you?
I'd rather bite a sneaker than talk to you.
I've got no luck as of yet, guys. And we're getting further and further away from the bridge.
Look who's here.
Yeah, I don't know. Lived in a house near the Greek bridge with a gas air balloon in the yard. Well, this is saying that this house has a yard. Yeah, this is the Greek bridge. See? No, it's not the Greek bridge. Oh my god, you're so right. The Greek bridge is there. Where am I at? Oh my gosh, I am like so far away from where I actually need to be right now. Thank you, Rami. I'm like looking in the complete wrong direction. Because I went this way. I went to the wrong... Yeah, I went in the wrong direction. Completely in the wrong direction. There it is, right there. My god, it was so easy if I would have just taken a right instead of a left. Out of the house.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
A gilded cage? Hold on, is this... This has to be it.
Destruction and trampled ground.
It's as if a storm went through here.
As if they were struck by a battering ram.
I wonder how we managed not to hear any of this.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Oh.
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship. A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding. Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed. contortionist you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. A belt from a dressing gown. Curious. A kneecap reduced to splinters.
All right, so I felt like I've went. It's clearly dragged. There it is.
A missing pinky, middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
All right, first things first. Nothing. All right, nothing connects yet.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of. Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
He was certainly under pressure. This is quite comfy.
A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
A strong pull broke this leash. A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless. Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
All right. I didn't see anything that popped up that said we had found every bit of evidence yet. Did you see anything, evidence all collected, or? All right, well, let's take a look at this first. Besides a small puddle of blood lay a bull hook. Though the instrument was unstained with an immense pull, the animal broke the steel chain and strained it. Of a newspaper article from her childhood, it was the first time I had seen these beautiful creatures. I can check the newspaper archive. It was a front page story written by a science journalist and would have been published 10 years ago. Okay. No, I didn't try to post any ads. Alright, what do we got? Huh. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that there was another guy that came in.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Obviously, the elephant had to come through. And it seems like he had to have been hit by this thing.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Only other one we would try is this one.
You're not even trying.
I'm very
Sherry.
confused then.
Concentrate.
If it can't be that one. Huh. What do you guys think? Help me out here. Alright, I visited the house. The body of a man was found in the enclosed pen of a large animal. His right hand is missing. It is Theodore Giddon. The man suffered so many lethal injuries and fractures that his legs are mangled and bloody. A dressing gown belt was found on the body. Besides a small puddle of blood lay at the bull hook, though the instrument was unstained. With an immense pull, the animal broke the steel chain that restrained it. The shed holds a coal gas tank that appears operational. Someone fell there recently, hitting the wall and dropping their knife. It was not a soft landing. Huh. That one's got to be right. So we know this one's right. There we go.
In
Got
a
it.
fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
All right. Okay. So I think the next thing that you would do in this situation Alright, where is the Chronicle?
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or Nosebaggerspun's local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring-do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
Okay. Alright, John reminded me of a newspaper article from my childhood. It was the first time I had seen these beautiful creatures. I can check out the newspaper archive. It was a front page story written by a science journalist and would have been published 10 years ago. Front page story written by a science journalist. Written by a science journalist. The Lord of All Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Menzies. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be the land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals, just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile, and in concert with its prehensile trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have even reported witnesses signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
All right. There we go. John, I found this article. John was right. It contains useful information about the life of an elephant. The biggest thing I see from that is the fact that it chases someone fell over. All right. Later, Leanne. Have a good night. Be safe. Okay, now we can head back over here. This is why having, you know, like I said, the going around first and getting all of the locations is very, very important.
May I ask for your assistance?
That's a question I can answer.
The elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk.
Oh. Oh.
No, definitely didn't come down here. Its track leads towards the forest. Where's the forest? I love this game already, too.
Who's it?
Guys, I'm not really sure. Nothing here shows that any of this was trampled on.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't talk to strangers.
See what I mean? Here we go. All right. We are going in the right direction.
The elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
How big is the I'm not sure, I can't remember.
Slipped and fell somewhere along
Like
the
20
way.
something gigabytes, I think.
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy. So many jokes I could think of.
I'm not sure what we'd be able to do about it if there is an elephant on the loose, obviously. I've went the wrong direction somehow. There we go. Okay. He's going off to the right.
Want to go for a swim?
Strange. It was hung with care. The game has escaped us, for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Dear Theodore, I'm writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people. Although I'm afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I am being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid. Refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it. It is an impossible situation. I admire that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Talbot, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant bean, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Please consider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor of Cordona. Alright, so what am I doing now? Alright. What's my objective
Want to
here?
go for a swim?
Okay, so the elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge, the elephant trail, and the game froze. Son of a motherless piece of... All right, well, guys, I think that's a good stop right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the second part of our Sherlock Holmes, but we're going to say, okay, the game is telling us maybe we need to take a little bit of a break. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you again so much for watching. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Hopefully they get some of these crashes fixed. That would be great. But we're going to keep going strong. I'm really enjoying the game so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So thank you again so much for tuning in. Love you all. Take care of yourself. And I'm glad that the release version hasn't crashed for you. Unfortunately, I can't play the release version. I'm going to have to message my PR people at Frogwares to tell them what's going on. So other than that, love you all. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next stream. Peace.